Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel again. I have an interesting topic that I want to share with everyone in the dating game. Okay, you guys will find this video very interesting and informative. I put together some research and I come up with my little research here that I want to share with anyone who's in the dating game, especially online. All right, I'm trying to help you guys not to get in trouble, okay, and know the red flags when you see them online. Okay, so there are several reasons why a person rather date short term over long term. Okay, and here are the reasons. Pay attention, especially you ladies. Don't get fooled or tricked into anyone who don't want to take responsibility or they have their agendas and it does not include your well-being. Okay, so you have some men who rather date short term according to them, and then they try to differentiate it for you, thinking that you're slow, or they think that you don't know the difference between long-term per se, short-term relationship. So they will still fix it up, even though that's what's on their profile or that's what they're saying to you. They will fix it up when they're interested in you and they see that you're running away from them. They will try to work psychology on you to let you know that they don't mean what you think they mean. So pay attention, ladies. Get this right. There's a big difference between short-term relationship and long-term. So be careful not to waste your time with people who are just time wasters. All right, there are several reasons why some men may prefer short-term relationship over long-term ones. It often comes down to the personal preference and their lifestyle, circumstances, mindset, and here are the factors. Freedom is number one, and their independence. They may value their independence and fear that a long-term commitment would limit their freedom to explore other opportunities, to pursue someone else or their personal goal. All right. Number two, avoiding all the responsibilities that comes with dating, getting to know someone, building that long relationship. They are avoiding it. So they avoid responsibility. Here are some of the reasons why. They might not feel ready to handle the emotional or practical responsibilities that comes along with long-term relationships, such as compromise, vulnerability, or shared decision making. They don't want to be a part of that. Nope. Number three, focus on personal goals. They want to be more focused. That doesn't include you. They want to be more focused. All right, on their personal goal. They might be more focused on their career or their education or for other personal ambitions. And they may feel that a long-term relationship could distract them from achieving that goal. Number four, their fear of commitment. Some may have commitment issues, whether due to past experience, or fear of being hurt, or simply not being ready for a deep emotional bond. Plain and simple. They're not ready yet. And some of them just getting over some form of, hurt or whatever. And their fear of getting into a deep emotional bond with somebody. Number five, enjoying of the varieties. Okay, there are preferences out there. There's a lot of women online or in person that matter. Different career field, different figure, different nationality, different color. Different everything. They want to explore. So they like varieties. It's just like you eat chicken today, you want fish tomorrow, you want beef the next day, or you need some soup. They want to explore. A preference for short-term relationship might come from a desire to meet and connect with other people. from different places or different expectations, of inclusive or permanent bonding with somebody. They don't know who's gonna come along next that they can bond with, so they need to leave that space open, where they could interact with other people. But if you zoom in and close that space with them as long term, their expectation should not be widened at that moment. Okay, so they don't want that. Okay. Or the number 6 reason is past trauma or heartbreak. Negative experience in a relationship also lead to men avoiding long-term commitment, just to protect themselves from being hurt again. Yeah, say for instance, a lot of men online or in person, they just get out of a relationship with somebody who they did love per se. Even if it's their fault, that ended that relationship, they're gonna hold it in their heart and in their mind that somebody hurt them. And no, they don't want that to happen again. So they're like taking their time to find somebody. But while they're taking their time, they're spreading their wings so that they could do more exploring with other women and see whether or not they're comfortable in having that bond again with somebody because of the past trauma that maybe they create or you create as a woman in their life, or the man created in the woman's life, vice versa. This is not for just men alone, it's also for women. Okay, so past trauma and heartbreak is normally the number 6 reason why they want to stay short term. And number 7, which is my last reason I'm giving right now, is different in properties. You may see that the relationship has a priority at that point in their life, opting instead of casual connection that aligned with the current needs or lifestyle. Okay, so just remember, people take into consideration the things they value, they hold precious to their heart, and if they value their properties, their money, their gain, whatever they acquire in life, and they lost most of it, they don't want to go through that again. So they are like, it's like beating a dead horse. 9 out of 10 times, those men who are battered and bruised are carrying hatred low-key for women. And if they're not carrying hope, now I'm not saying everybody now, listen to me good. If they're not carrying hatred for women, they're taking their precious time not to be in that current situation again. Some women traumatize the life out of some men. They've been abused too, just like how women been abused. Women pick them up, give them kids, take them to child support, dash them out of the house, take the whole of the property from them, and put them on the street with only their bag alone, and send them on their merry little way. So they're traumatized. Oh God, I'm not laughing, because this is sometimes evil and cruel, especially if it's not the man's fault. It's evil. Yeah. But some men create all of that drama. They sleep with other women, and when the wife find out or the girlfriend find out, they end the relationship, or they've been mean to the woman, very abusive, verbally or physically or emotionally or even spiritually. Right? Abuse come in many different forms. And if they abuse a woman and the woman says, you know what, enough is enough, I'm leaving, and they're gone, and they were in love with that woman, but not to the extent where they should have been in love. They think infatuation and obsession is love. It's not. It's way different. When you love somebody, you don't hurt them. Period. Point blank period. And there should be compromise. If you're doing something I don't like and it's traumatizing to me, stop it. Nobody not willing to compromise in any relationship lately. And communication. Nobody's communicating. If you're dating somebody, you call them today, they see that you call them. They have no time to spare, not even 15 minutes to ring you back. That shows that they're not willing to compromise. And they're not in the communication realms with you. They're not. Because if you could pick up the phone and call a man and he texts back, that shows lack of communication right there. Because texting it's not appealing. It does not show emotions. Okay, it does not show feelings. You know, texting is texting. Anything can text. Even robot can text. Can robot text? I don't think robot can text. But anyway, you get the point. Texting. People use texting not to speak. And if a woman call a man and they don't call back, that shows something is going on up here. Why didn't you return back the call? Instead you text. Same thing for the woman. Why you didn't return back the call? Instead you text. I'm not saying that if you're at a job, go on the phone. That's, you can get fired for that. Common sense. But you know, some people rather talk than text, so you need to open that form of communication from in the early stage. Do you rather texting? Do you rather talking? What do you rather? Get that clear out the way and know the person who you're planning on dating. Don't click on somebody's profile that said short term if you're not willing to do short term, and then expect to change them. They're not going to change for you. They're just going to get what they want and keep on moving. That's why every intimacy should be the last thing that a person do into a relationship when you just started talking to somebody. Because getting to that point doesn't mean they love you. It's just the feeling takes over and they get it out the way and they're ready to move on. You know? So we women and men too have to be very smart who you open the line of communication with, because they will try want to brainwash you too, thinking you're slow. A person can just look at somebody and think they're slow. They can do whatever they want to do with them until you prove them wrong. Yeah, I'm one of them who love to prove people wrong. I'm not slow, and I'm not dumb as how I might look or talk or behave. Very smart. So if a person wanna come try differentiate what long term mean and short term mean into a relationship, no, get it right. I'm one step ahead of you. Okay, I'm one step ahead of you, and you should too. If you're watching this video, don't be played by people. Okay. People say anything you want to hear sometimes too, just to get to you. People lied. So that's why it take a little time. They can't lie for long too either. One day it will come right out. I want to say to you all, thanks for watching my video. And please share this video and like it as well. You know, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and come back for more informative content. I do research on topics too that I find very interesting. I do the research for you all and then bring it out to you. And you also free to drop your comment under the section, and don't be rude. That's all I ask. Don't be rude. Be very nice and polite and charming. And remember, with God everything is possible. With God nothing is. Without God nothing is. With God everything is possible. Without God nothing is. Implement God in your life and keep on pushing, and one day you'll find that dream man or that dream woman. Love you all. Come back for more. Bye bye.